Now, if you're putting together what I'm saying about people doing arts and crafts, when would people do arts and crafts and hobbies the most? It'd be during a pandemic. And guess what? We're in it. Alright, today we're talking about Pinterest. It's YOLO week, day 2. Yesterday we did JetBlue. JetBlue, like I said, bullish. It beat expectations, but because the market is horrendous, it tanked. I think it's down 3% right now. Day 2, we have Pinterest. Pinterest is coming out with earnings on Wednesday after the close. Is Pinterest going to beat expectations? Is it going to beat the markets? That's the question. Now, what is Pinterest? If you're bored and you want to get into some type of new craft, some type of new hobby, puzzling or woodworking or knitting, crocheting, whatever. I don't know what people do. I do stocks. That's what I do. Other people when they're bored, they do arts and crafts and hobbies. Now, if you're putting together what I'm saying about people doing arts and crafts, when would people do arts and crafts and hobbies the most? It'd be during a pandemic. And guess what? We're in it. So the ticker is PINS for Pinterest. It's currently trading at $51.80. Currently up almost 3%. It's midday. It's 1 o'clock. And they're booming. Now, they have earnings, like I said, coming out Wednesday after hours. Very important. Pinterest shares jump 8% after dual upgrades from Goldman and Bank of America. So the two big boys of analyst ratings gave this company an upgrade. Major green flag. If I don't know what a green flag is, that's a green flag. If I'm trying to define it, that's it. Now, we want to know if you're interested in getting in Pinterest because listen, pandemic season is now. We're hopefully at the tail end, but these earnings are for the last couple months. So it should go through the roof, right? It makes sense because everyone's hobbying and crafting and gluing and pasting and cutting. They're all bored. So, in turn, Pinterest should go through the roof because ad revenue, all those things that typical social media does, it should skyrocket. Last quarter, they beat by 47%. Pretty impressive. They expected negative 13 cents per share. They reported negative 7. So they were still negative at negative 7, but they beat it by 47%. So that's pretty good. Now the predictions for this quarter, 0.3. So they're saying that they're going to be in the positive. Now this is where things can get tricky. Just like what I was saying with JetBlue, their expectations were so horrendous, they had to beat it, and they did. So with this one, they raised the expectations into the positive, 0.3. 0.03. So now Pinterest has to post above 0.03, which could be hard. These analysts might have raised it too high, so it may be bearish in terms of not beating the expectations, but it might be better than last quarter. So this is going to be a tricky one to play depending on how you want to look at it. Either way, Pinterest, I feel, is a good stock because it's pandemic season. The moms, the parents, they're going crazy. There's so many arts and crafts going on in the house that the kids don't even see the mom. They're like, Mom, I want my Cheerios. Where are you? She's in the garage painting a statue that's already been painted 3 times that week. So listen to this. Pinterest Global Chief Marketing Officer says it's experiencing record levels of engagement. Okay, you don't got to be a rocket science to say this, but there's so many stocks and companies, people might miss this opportunity. So if you want to get an idea of how large this crafting industry is, I just Googled Pinterest hobbies and crafts. Look at this, the first link, 500 plus best craft and hobby ideas images. 500 plus. That's too many. That's like when I do a Google search for best Netflix movies to watch, they give me a list of 100. I'm not going to go through 100. I want a list of like top 10. So, look at all this. This is the Pinterest app. You just scroll through. You got things for everything. What's that, hair? I don't know. Lamps, books. So many different ideas. Revivaling chairs, making dresses for your kids, flowers. You can make candles, Skittles. Listen, I'm not a Pinterester, but I am a stalker, and I know where the money is. And right now it's in Pinterest. More people to flow in because they're creating great content, great projects for you to do. And now is the best time to do that. And this might continue for a very long time. No one knows. So Pinterest could just keep going through the roof. Let's look at the chart. So this is even more interesting, what I'm about to show you. Ready for this? So Pinterest, during the Rona crash, fell to $10. Now, it's up to 50, 5x. It's a big move. It went beyond where it was pre-Rona, and at the bottom of Rona, it just flew right past it. Now, last time Pinterest dropped earnings, they jumped 40%. Now, when you're thinking in your head, hey, $50 is not a lot of money, why are you showing me the stock? I don't think I can make a lot of money in this. 40%, not a lot. So it was at 25, it jumped to like 36. That's a 40% jump. That's massive. Now, when they post that they have beat expectations, beat earning, revenue, whatever, where's it gonna go? Where's it gonna go? Look at this article. JP Morgan adjusts Pinterest price target to 57 from 37, maintains neutral rating. I was gonna give my own personal price target, but when I found this article, I was like, this is right around where I was gonna put it. I was gonna put it in the high 50s, 60 max. That's an 11% jump. So that is a great gain if you're gonna invest in a company and make returns in one day. Sometimes it's hard to make 3% one day. So for my rating, obviously, you know, it's bullish. And I think it's going to go through the roof. I think it's going to move to the high 50s by Friday. I think it's going to be around 56 to 59, somewhere around there by Friday. So that's Pinterest. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe. This is YOLO week. So every single day of this week, I'm dropping a video on the earnings play for tomorrow for when the stock drops the earnings so you can capitalize on those gains. New deep dive coming out tomorrow. Let me know if I should drop it tomorrow morning or tomorrow night. I'm aiming more towards night, but deep dives are getting crazy. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, by watching this channel, you're learning things. You're getting a little bit closer to retiring young.